Welcome to Tibet, USA podcast. We are launching meditation series on Tibet, USA podcasts. And today we are going to explore breathing meditation. So before we begin the meditation, I would like to give you a brief explanation and some context on breathing meditation. I would rather like to call it resting the mind on the breath. You can call it whatever you want, but resting the mind on the breath, it carries this understanding that the breath is not the final object. It is a support for resting awareness in its natural state. It's important to understand why we practice mindful breathing in the first place. So therefore, I will focus on mindfulness practice, specifically mindful breathing. And instead of guiding you silently into deeper breath awareness and presence, I wanted to first explore why we practice mindful breathing. And we'll discuss the purpose, the benefits, and the reasons behind this technique. So this approach is a bit different. I'm offering a detailed explanation rather than immediately leading you into the practice itself. I believe this step is important, especially for beginners, to understand where this practice is heading and why it matters. Addressing the why helps clear doubts and confusion about mindful breathing. And answering questions like, why do we do this? Why not something else? Why is it worth practicing at all? While I love diving deeply into meditation, quieting the ego mind and transcending ordinary awareness, that deeper exploration will come in future episodes of this guided meditation series on this Tibet USA podcast. For now, this episode serves as a foundational introduction. My hope is that these explanations will set a clear and supportive stage for your ongoing mindfulness practice. What matters is that you have a clear understanding of the concept, the purpose, and the direction of what you are doing. When you know why, it becomes much easier to know when to practice, how to integrate mindful breathing into your daily life. Our mind is one of the greatest gifts we have. In fact, the mind is all we truly have. And the human mind, as we know, holds the greatest potential among all living beings. Yet, too often, we become entangled in our thoughts and carried away by emotions. Through mindfulness practice, we can learn to shift from reactivity to awareness. We can process situations with greater clarity and presence and wisdom. Still, When challenges arise, we're often unprepared in the moment. Later on, reflecting on the situation, we feel regret, thinking we could have handled that differently or we should have responded better. So, mindful breathing is one of the ways we can prepare ourselves to whatever arises. It's a grounding practice you can carry with you anywhere, in any situation, no matter the circumstances. It allows you to respond with presence instead of reacting impulsively. To do this, we need tools, right? There are countless techniques for staying grounded and present. And one of the most accessible is mindful breathing. Wherever you go, your breath goes with you. It is with you every moment from birth till your last day. When you bring mindfulness to your breathing, you carry your awareness with you at all times. Think of it as laminating your breath with mindfulness. Each inhale and exhale becomes infused with presence. Over time, the two becomes inseparable. Breathing naturally calls mindfulness, and mindfulness naturally accompanies the breath. This is the purpose of the practice, to unite breath and awareness so they arise together. In Tibetan, we call it kom, which means to familiarize. Familiarize yourself with your mind. So it's not a quick fix, but with consistency and patience, mindful breathing will quietly transform the way we meet life. Subtle in its unfolding, yet powerful in its effect. I know this practice we're doing in this meditation series 1, is a little different. I'm giving you a longer explanation of what mindful breathing is, why we practice it, what its benefits are, and how we weave it into daily life. Yes, it's a long commentary. I'm aware of that. Some might think, shouldn't we just be silent, sitting in meditation, breathing mindfully? Or perhaps I could have simply strike the singing ball and guide you to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out for half an hour and then wrap up. You would likely leave feeling calm, but without knowing how to integrate the practice into the rest of your life. Mindfulness shouldn't be something you leave behind in the meditation room. It should be part of you. Whether you are grocery shopping, doing a laundry, talking to a colleague, sitting in a board meeting, caring for patients, serving as a police officer, or leading a team. Especially in today's world, we need mindful and compassionate leaders who can embody this skill in every moment. That's why I share this perspective, not to replace the silent focus practice, but to give you the context and tools to make it relevant to your own life. If you already understand why you're practicing, consider this is a friendly reminder. If you are new, remember, the real practice happens quietly with full presence in the morning, in the evening, or wherever you find a moment. Keep practicing mindful breathing. It is one of the most valuable resources we have. It's completely free, available to you every moment. This is what we do here at Tibet USA Podcasts, sharing conversations and reflections to help you align with the deeper essence of who you are. So take it gently. Breathe in, breathe out, and carry this calm presence with you into the world. Find a comfortable posture. Sit or lie down with your spine naturally aligned. Let your hands rest softly on your lap or by your sides. Close your eyes gently if that feels safe and comfortable. Take a moment to notice the natural rhythm of your breathing. No need to change it. Simply observe the flow of air entering and leaving your body. Feel the subtle coolness as you inhale, the slight warmth as you exhale. Bring your focus to the sensations of your breath at a single point. Perhaps at the tip of your nostril, the rise and fall of your abdomen, or the gentle expansion of your chest. Allow your mind to rest here. If thoughts arise, gently acknowledge them without judgment, and then return your attention softly to the breath. Now, deepen with mindful breathing. Inhale gently, slowly drawing the breath in through your nose, feeling your belly expand. With each inhale, feel the belly gently rise. With each exhale, feel it soften and release. Notice any sensations of relaxation that arise as you let go. As you continue this cycle, invite a sense of gratitude for this moment, for the simple gift of breath which sustains life and connects you with the present. Feel how each breath links you to your inner stillness, your clarity, your inherent peace. Gently expand your awareness beyond the breath, feeling your whole body and the space around you. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes, carrying this calm centeredness with you into the rest of your day. Among the many types of meditation, today we focused on breathing meditation or mindful breathing. Those who practice it regularly, whether in the morning, afternoon, or evening, begin to notice subtle shifts in how they handle daily challenges when practiced with care, when practiced correctly. In our fast-paced world, we seek practices that are practical and immediately helpful. Ancient meditation was often aimed at higher and subtler purposes. If I went too deeply into that, some might think, that's not for me right now, I don't have time. So I have adapted this approach to be both accessible and meaningful right now. This is just the beginning, scratching the surface. We don't sit meditating all day. We live busy lives. The key is to carry your practice with you, like a precious tool in your pocket. When you truly familiarize your breath with mindfulness, it naturally follows you. The goal is not to meditate 24/7, but to take small, steady steps. Breathe in, breathe out, gently with awareness. So mindful breathing centers you in the present. Whether you practice 1 minute or 5 minutes, it trains you to be mindful as you step into the world, responding with presence, compassion, clarity, and insight. The heart of mindful breathing is that it must be done with sincerity, 100% genuine presence. If your mind wanders while you breathe, that practice will not take root. Bring your full attention, authentic presence, and wholehearted truthfulness to every breath. This is the essence of mindful breathing. Thank you for listening to Tibet USA's Mindful Meditation series. This is just the starting point. We'll come back with more series on these mindful practices. Take care.